looking at being not only that you can hustle, but you can be an entrepreneur.
Yep.
So these are the type of guys that brought me up, and not only that, like my father, friends, and they were old school guys, but they was moonshiners, bootleggers, and gamblers and hustlers as well. So that's the type of cloth I was torn from.
Got you. Okay. So having that background of, I don't know, maybe this is the wrong way to say it, but coming up in poverty, then being exposed to the street life, especially as a young black man coming up, and you're trying to find your way in this world. When did it come back to music? When was it, you're living your life, but at the same time, was there something nagging in you? It was like, I got to get back to music.
To be honest with you, music was always there.
Regardless,
even during those times when when you going through these things, music was always in the background playing.
There you go. But were you making it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In my head.
Okay. When did you put Now, you've always been a writer, right? I'm going to always, put that. You were a writer, but when did you step into the studio and say, you know what, I got to do something with this material?
The first time in the studio was totally different from me just getting on the mic, because the microphone would gravitated me towards the studio. But I'm gonna say, like, just secretly coming up with rhymes in my head, like I was saying before, and then getting a platform. Like going to the park, Goose Park, when they had parties, or a block party, when we could say it was almost open mic without being titled open mic.
Okay.
When the DJ say, "Who want to get on the microphone?" I grab the mic.
There you go.
And bust around.
Okay.
I'm 12, 13 years old at this time. So getting on the mic and just freestyling.
Well, so you was already
something that I was already doing before I even got in the studio.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm glad that we said it, because this is something I never said. So, just doing that, and then the hood knew that I was already rapping then, because before they was like, "You still doing that rap shit?" When I would come back,
yeah.
Because as a kid, I was getting on the mic at the we call it the jam, at the block parties.
Okay.
So getting on the mic and just freestyling, just saying some shit because I was doing it at the crib, being inspired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's where it all started from.
And then, for people that already have known you in the neighborhood to, like, spit, it wasn't that surprising when you did come out with music.
No, because people that know
they was waiting on you to come.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
They was like, final. So what got you in the studio? Like, who really put the elbow to you and said, you gotta do something? Like,
I did. I didn't. Nobody never inspired me to do it. It's something that I wanted to do.
You was just taking
steps. I was always taking steps, because by me doing what I was doing, my niggas was getting inspired. So I always was the one that was doing it. Honestly, to be honest with you, I started a lot of my friends rapping, and they got inspired from my drive. Yeah,
because you didn't need nobody to poke and prod you. You was already on that. I was
already on it.
There you go.
Yeah, so all these levels are just, it's just, it's progressing.
Yeah. So Denny's, right? So when we were talking at Denny's, you said that COVID was really the catalyst. Or was it? But when did you get in the studio?